All right. So I'm just gonna get into it. It's I do not want to show them the team, but you should be able to see on the screen there is the actual team export on the Picolytics. I can't see it, but you can see it. Where is it? Right, not that one. This one. Yeah, look at this. Doesn't this look like it makes no sense? It's not gonna until it does. And when it does, it will. Believe me. Things are about to happen. Okay. Great Ball tier 7. Let's get out of there. That's not a good tier to be in. I don't want to be in that tier. Not really. All right. So there is a Galarian Wheezing, which is a problem because its ability neutralizing gas turns off my abilities, and I don't like that. What can I go with here that isn't bothered by Wheezing? I mean, I think I can still make it go boom. Porygon Z. Silvali's ability doesn't really matter, actually. And actually, this would be a good lead against that, I think. I'm doing the thing. I don't know if it's good, but I'm going to do it anyways. We'll just have to see. I don't know. This Juan here has one hell of a team. It's very... I see two different Intimidate Pokemon in Luxray and Arcanine. There's a Galarian Mr. Mime, a Galarian Wheezing, and a Scavalier, how you want to say it. Milotic. And, yeah, it's just kind of weird. I'm fine with it. I'll be interested to see what it does. If it does anything at all. Because there's always that possibility, too, that just nothing happens. And I'm thinking now that this is going to be fine. Put that right over here. Put that right over here. Here we go. Party on, Wayne. Alright. Arcanine Milotic. Very interesting. So the Intimidate here is annoying. It's not the end of the world. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. And I think here... I mean, I'd like to just go for a... Explosion. Here's the only problem with this team, this lead, is that right now Frostlass doesn't really do anything. Like, at all. Like, a Helping Hand here would actually be much better. So I think... Let's Frost Breath the Arcanine, and we just go... We'll go boom. And honestly, for the most part, the other moves on Silvally here are just completely pointless. Oh, there's that too. It's okay. We'll see what the... so Milotic is going for an Icy Wind. That kind of sucks. But not the end of the world. We could always just critical hit and make me happy. There's that possibility too. Yeah, a lot of people actually know what... They know about the Silvally. Ooh, yeah. A Frost Breath there actually might have done the business. Actually, probably not. Yeah, because this is minimum... This is Hypnosis. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's fun. Wow, that kind of ruins everything, doesn't it? I think at this point I just go into Porygon and start blowing things up. Yeah, blind hypnosis. That's fun. Yeah, just gonna sit here and waste turns basically. I wanted to Dynamax my Krookodile, but that's not gonna happen anymore. I thought it could switch out here. There wasn't any... No ghost types. And Wheezing coming in would be okay. I think it would still get knocked out on the switch. Because, I mean, Max Strike is still pretty strong. Even without adaptability. This is modest Life Orb, by the way. The only thing that upsets me a little bit... Yeah, there's the withdrawal into Wheezing. Okay, it's like I've played this game before. The Arcanine here will probably be faster than Porygon and could snarl us, which would be disadvantageous. But it's okay, because Porygon is just going to do a lot of damage. And I'd much rather lower the speed of that Arcanine without the Milotic on the field. Even though it was in range, though, that even a -1 would have taken it out. A -1 max strike. I'm actually faster than the Arcanine, oddly enough. And even with the neutralizing gas, knocks out the Wheezing. We're going to get intimidated again, too. Because neutralizing gas goes away. And now Intimidate activates again. Yeah, fun little interaction there. Okay. And a Snarl. So we actually are faster than an Arcanine, even though we're not max speed. Which I find interesting. Kind of feel like the whole point of Arcanine is that it's faster than things. You know, you get fast, you have Intimidate, fast Snarl, fast Will-O-Wisp. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Can we wake up here, please? Can we please wake up here? Yeah, really need to. Because I'd like to... Actually, I think here I'd want to just max strike the Arcanine. If I get a Fake Tears, that'd be great. Frostlass? Frostlass! Ooh, a Scavalier is going to be Dynamaxing. Yay. Also no bueno. Also not great. Yeah. How am I going to knock that out? I have no fire moves. It's going for a Steel Spike, too. That's also not good. Arcanine here. Okay. Alright. Frostlass wakes up, too, which would have been nice had the Arcanine not protected. I wonder how much this does. -1 through Protect. Not too much. Not too much. But enough. We're boosting Gyro Balls on this Escavalier. Max Flutterby? Okay. I'm kind of okay with that, actually. Yeah, that might not seem like a thing, but... So I'm at... Okay, -2 special attack. However... Does this Arcanine want to stay in? I know I'm faster. I could just max strike again. I kind of want to. Now, if Arcanine switches out into Milotic, that would be bad. Okay, there's that. Alright. I can still knock that out. Even though I am going to boost it here with a competitive. I can still knock that out. So now this basically puts us back at neutral. So this should be big damage. Not going to be enough, but big damage. Enough that if they target my Porygon here, that did nothing. I thought it would do something. That did nothing. Okay. We're kind of relying on Krookodile now, actually. I need you here to target my Porygon. Don't knock out Frostlass. Leave it alone. Okay. 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 Alright. That was turn 2. Is my Krookodile going to be able to survive Max Flutterby? I don't know. I get one shot. How much is my Earthquake going to do? I don't know. Can I knock this thing out? It hasn't gone for Steel Spike, so it doesn't have a boosted defense. I have to Frost Breath myself here. The question is, I think I have to Power Trip the Escavalier. I don't think Krookodile is going to survive whatever Milotic does, though. Well, this will be cool. We'll find out how much this does. If we don't miss. Okay, we don't. That does a lot. More than I like. That's minimum special attack, too. It's just, it's kind of annoying. Look at that, though. That's cool. That's fun. That's not something you see every day. Ooh, we could actually still win this. My Krookodile is faster than my Porygon. So I know for a fact that I'm going to outspeed this Arcanine here. And I can just Earthquake. And even at 3.5, you know, times the power at +5, which we're at right now, we're going to knock out this Milotic. So I actually think that was a huge mistake. You should have attacked there. You fool! Is there any reason not to just... I'm going to Frost Breath the Milotic just because damage. And yeah, Earthquake. Probably lose my Frost last year, but that's okay. Arcanine protects, that's okay. You're not going to knock me out with an extreme speed, so you kind of have to knock me out here. If I was hard calling, I would have just power tripped the Milotic, but it's okay. We hit our Frost Breath. We do, I think, 4 damage. 4 whole damage points. This should knock out. This has got to knock out. I mean, come on. I'm a Krookodile. I'm a big old gator. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That was good. And I'm gonna outspeed this Arcanine, so comes down to an extreme speed. And I don't think there's any way you knock me out. It's just not possible. That should be a big old 4. Look at that. Anger Point Krookodile coming in clutch right in the back there. I don't know how Frostlass stayed on the field that whole time. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense to me, but it's okay. Oh yeah. Juan. Thank you, Juan. Ooh, are we gonna boost up to rank 8 on that? That'd be nice. Off the back of my gator. This is fun. This is a fun team. I like this team. Very silly. Very, very silly, but I'm into it. I like it. Okay. Continue battling. Bum, 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 bum. Well, look at that. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Give me some of that BP. I guess we gotta start keeping track.
Let's go.
Add 1 to the win counter. I don't know how it's gonna be with this team. I really don't. But Anger Point Krookodile is very fun. It does kind of bum me out. People know about the Silvally explosion. They know. They see Silvally. They see a ghost type. They go, okay, it's gonna go boom. Oh, interesting. D here. Rain dot deck. How do I? I think here. Actually. So this is going to seem strange. I do think that Krookodile is going to sweep here. Just not the way in which you think it will. I could also lead... Well, if not for the Raichu, if not for that fake out potential, I would lead Frostlass and Silvally, but I think Double Ghost is important here. So that I have some kind of presence on the field. Ninetales could be good. Don't have Freeze Dry, which would be better. So we might be going Porygon Z here. Tell you what is fun though, is if you get a +2, like a weakness policy boosted Drifblim next to an Anger Point boosted Krookodile, and you're just Earthquaking and max Airstream and stuff. It's fun. It's really fun. I do have Icy Wind on the Drifblim, so I can overwrite the Hail. Depending on what happens, I might have to. I don't want to. Clefable Azumarill. See, this is where Silvally would have been really good. Like kind of super good. Yeah, this is you're gonna be unaware or Magic Guard? Probably unaware. I don't know. That's because that matters. That actually matters a lot. I'll just go for it. You know what? You might be Magic Guard. Although if you are Focus Sash, then this is Not great. If you're follow-meing away my ice shard, which is very possible. See, this is why this lead is awkward. If they don't bring Raichu, because if they bring Raichu, this is great. If they bring Clefable, it's not great, because then here I would just love to go Explosion. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and that's the end of that. All right. So this is kind of stupid, kind of pointless, but hey, here you go. Enjoy your Ice Shard. Max Phantasm for nothing. Still does decent damage. And we're definitely going to see a Belly Drum here, right? Yeah. Definitely going to see a Belly Drum here. I got to get that thing off the field. Okay, there's half the health. Yeah. Does my Frostlass is still faster, so I can Frost Breath the Clefable, and I will. Does my Drifloon survive? I don't know. I want to say it doesn't. So if you Aqua Jet my Frostlass, that would be ideal. That's ideal. Okay, Balloon, be strong. Ooh. Strong Balloon, and we miss. That's awful. That's a problem. Oh, God. Yeah, that's annoying. We might actually just lose because of that. 90% accurate. 90%. I don't know why. It's not that good of a move. Politoad. Poli. Yeah, now we're about to get wrecked. For sure. I mean, is there any point in me even max guarding? I mean, I guess so. I've already lost this one. I should have just led with the Sylvella and gone boom, gone gaboom. There's the Aqua Jet. Yep. Read like a book. Frost Breath. Oh, now you want to hit. Okay. I definitely didn't want to hit Azumarill last turn with a Max Phantasm. Definitely not. Alright, and a Scald. Okay, that's going to burn us because luck. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think I just straight up lost this one. I can't beat the Azumarill. I needed to knock it out that turn, and the Frost Breath Myth. The Frost Breath Miss. Kind of ruined that. So, ooh, that's bad. It's okay though. It's okay. That's just, you know what? That's what happens when you use these kinds of teams. And you go up against Azumarill.deck. Bright Powder. Okay, if that's not an indication of we were destined to lose that, I don't know what is. Bright Powder. Electro Ball. Okay. That's a move. Oh, what's the item? Damp Rock, sure. Salt Vest, Choice Band. Okay, that's cool. I actually kind of like that. Blah, blah, blah. Life Orb, yeah. Kingdra. Steel Roller. It has Steel Roller. Huh. Sing, Follow Me, Moonlight, Helping Hand. Okay. And it was Magic Card. Lacks Incense. That's why. Okay. Alright. That makes it harder to accept, actually. That's a real thing somebody did to me. They said, I could go with a Focus Sash, typical item, and guarantee that I'm going to draw at least 2 attacks. They said, no. Instead of 100% guaranteed 2 attacks, I want to use the most aggravating item possible and possibly avoid all the attacks. Hello, Diabetes. I hope you didn't just see that. That was very sad. Oh no, is my WebSocket not working? Oh my god. I apologize. My friend. Hold on. This is bad. Yeah, you're definitely not hearing random noises. And definitely not... Hold on. Give me a second. The glitch thing didn't work. I apologize. We did not get focus banded. We got bright powdered and lax incensed out the wazoo. I actually have to think here for a second. Ooh, Gengar and Ditto. I don't like either of those. Okay, this actually, I think this was fine. There's no fake out, so we can do the thing. We can do the dang thing, and I think we're fine. Only issue is, I guess Charizard, but I can rock fall it. Yeah, I can bop it. We can bop it. So I was basically that last game. Missed a Frost Breath that prevented me from knocking out a Clefable, which means that their Azumarill got to set up Belly Drum for free, and it was bad. But turns out they had Bright Powder, so that's what happened there. Oh, this is easy. Icy Wind and Explosion. You know, I'm kind of starting to think that maybe I just want to... I'm running Jolly Silvally, but I think I kind of want to go back to Adamant. Because in practice, I thought I want to be able to lead like Drift Blim in Silvally and still outspeed opposing Porygon Z and Boom in their face. But for the most part, I almost always, when I lead Silvally, I have Frostlass, so I can just Icy Wind an Explosion. Although, knowing my luck, I'll miss the Icy Wind. Okay, so that's their Charizard. That's their Charizard. Right? Yeah. No! It's the Lucarizard. That's a real thing. Not a made-up thing I just said. Go, my friend. Do the dang thing. And we go boom. I mean, the Charizard's gone, which is nice. And if this Lucario went for a Max Knuckle, then this was kind of a perfect turn. Please tell me he went for a Max Knuckle. That would make me so happy. All right, Lucario. Max Knuckle into my Silvally. No, that's not what I want. Okay, that's okay. We got rid of Charizard, so we are free to Earthquake everything, basically. If the Gengar comes out, it's not great. Not terrible. Remind me again, what speed is Frostlass? I believe it's 115. 115? 178. Is that faster than Gengar? I think it is. Either way, we're going into Krookodile. This is the whole point of the team right here. This is the whole point of the team. Arcanine, that's fine. I'd rather that come out now than later. I would rather that come out now than later. All right, 90%. Who wants to gamble? I want to gamble. Here we go. Let's party. Frost Breath. Frost Breath. Let's go. We Icy Wind to the Lucario. Frost Breath. Yes! Did a lot of damage. It's kind of a lot. All right. Oh, it's got Crunch. Well, thank goodness we're knocking it out. That's a lot of damage. Here we go. Krookodile! It's so stupid. Oh, it brings me such joy. So now it's a 2-on-1. And I still have a Porygon. That I can Dynamax. I think it might be over. I don't want to jinx anything. Oh, it's a Ditto. The one thing. And they got to bring it out in the right spot. Oh no. That's actually bad. Can my Porygon Z survive this? I don't know. I actually don't know. We might have just lost a Ditto. That's not good. That's no bueno. It's not super effective. And it's spread. It is, however, that Ditto will have 600 attack stat, so it's kind of a lot. Oh no. I was so happy until I wasn't. It's not Scarf, though. It's not Scarf. Okay, so we just win. We wasted time Dynamaxing, but we still win.
Let's go.
That's all that matters. I forgot about the Ditto. I just never see it. Completely forgot about it. That could have been bad, though. So, which means we won a speed tie. Unless it was Iron Ball or something. But I want to know. If I can see that team, I would love to check. Because usually I expect Choice Scarf Ditto. And they just so happen to put it in on exactly the right spot. Give me that Pearl String. Look at that. God, that was a little scary. So yeah, Diabetes, you know what's going on here? It's Anger Point Krookodile. It's basically the whole thing that's happening. We're trying to get to Master Ball with Krookodile. It's probably not going to happen in this stream. Probably won't happen ever, honestly. And then there's also, what's it called? Weakness Policy Drifloon. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we're all on the same page here. Something I've been messing around with lots of fun stuff in the chat. Not in the chat, in Pokemon Showdown. I was messing around with Choice Scarf and Choice Specs Wheezing at one point. Oh, perfect. So the extension is working. You can see exactly what's going on. Awesome. That's fun. All right. Okay, this is that Sajin team. Is my Drifblim faster or is it Drifblim faster? Actually, how do I deal with this? I think what I do, I think I go Froslass Silvally here. Because I'm pretty sure it's not Choice Scarf Urshifu, which means I should be able to Icy Wind and Explosion. And if they lead the Decidueye and the Drifblim, I can Crunch, Icy Wind and Crunch. And that'll be pretty good. If I do that, I could also go Ninetales and Froslass as well. Do I want to do that? Actually, this might be a game where I do that. Let's test that out. I haven't tested that yet. Let's do that. Let's try that. See how that goes. Because I mean, the Drifblim shouldn't be able to do huge damage to our Porygon. It really shouldn't. Because, I mean, its strongest move by far is Max Phantasm. And we're immune. You could knock out our Ninetales. I don't know what those are. Okay. That's okay. So the Raichu, I believe, has Brutal Swing. If I'm not mistaken. That's okay, though. I'm going to Auroraville no matter what. And then we go hard. Max Strike into Raichu. Lower DAT speed on DAT Drifblim. My guess, if I had to guess, I would say that my Ninetales at... My timid max speed Ninetales at plus... Well, at its speed against a unburdened -1 speed, not timid nature Drifblim, I should outspeed. And I could very well be wrong. I also have genuinely no idea what I'm doing against this team. The thing is, Drifblim, I'm pretty sure it goes for a max Airstream, fine. If it knocks out Ninetales, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. The max strikes negate the, what's it called? The Airstreams. And there's the weakness policy, yep. I still think I just knock stuff out with Porygon. I think that's the best play. There's an Airstream into... Okay, we resist that. We survive, too. That's good. Very good. All right, so we're going to counteract that. We're also going to knock out this Raichu this turn, which is good. And get the Aurora Veil up, which is very nice. Now Porygon is big strong. I do take the chip damage on Hail, but it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. The Aurora Veil makes much more of a difference. It's so much more worth it. Focus Sash, sure. So now Drifblim is at its normal unburdened boosted speed, which is still too fast for my liking. But anything that comes in here, basically, you know, this Drifblim's gonna have a hard time taking out my Porygon. And honestly, if at this point you knock out my Ninetales, I'm cool with that. I'll bring in my Snowcloak Frostlass and just start getting a little weird. Ooh, Urshifu. Don't like that. Not a fan. Alright, here comes the Icy Wind. Do I Max Guard? I don't think so. I want to say I can survive whatever the Urshifu goes for into my Porygon. So I'm just going to attack here. The Max Strike. Detect. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Max Phantasm. Okay, so you knock out my Ninetales. So I'm lowering your speed. Now you're -1. You lower my defense. Okay, so that's kind of bad. -1. So if you Airstream, and we know it's not Choice Scarf Urshifu. We know that. All right. Doing quick math. I'm paying the math budget in my brain right now. Turning back on the math service. I believe this is our best play. I have my own Bright Powder situation going on right now because I'm Snowcloak. It's Focus Sash, obviously, but still. Icy Wind. And we, yeah, Max Darkness, lower special defense, but it's not going to knock out the... Yeah, we got to get rid of Urshifu here. Biggest threat to Krookodile and Porygon. So if the Urshifu's at -1, so even if the Drifblim goes for an Airstream, we still knock it out. Porygon is going to take whatever the Drifblim throws at it, because I'm assuming it's special, right? It's not like Shadow Claw Drifblim, I don't think. Oh, we're actually just... Yeah, we are faster. Okay. We are just faster. Is my Porygon going to be faster? It is. Look at that. My math was right. I told you I paid the math budget. Oh, it does get Phantom Force. You're right. Still, could you imagine if it was Shadow Claw? That'd be funny. Look at that. And now the Drifblim does Drifblim stuff. Miss. Miss! Oh, man. Darn. I want you to miss. I want you to feel my pain. And now it's at -3 speed. So we outspeed it with Porygon. I don't know what's coming in here. But I could probably just Fake Tears and Dark Pulse. If there's an Arcanine in the back, then we're super good. We would be super... Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. This is what you like to see. Oh, no, it's shiny. That means it's extra lucky. Definitely, that's how that works. Okay. So, yeah, honestly, the only thing really standing in our way is this Drifblim, because I can't fake it, and I can just... I can go make it go boom. Just in case, I don't want my Krookodile to get burned next turn, so I am going to Icy Wind the Arcanine. I believe this Drifloon has Protect. So that's a thing. It doesn't go for it. Yo, Dynamic Speed is so broken. It's so broken. It's so stupid. Nice and critical hit on the Arcanine. So it did 3 damage instead of 2. Super. But yes, Dynamic Speed is just like the dumbest thing. Playing previous generations without it was like, so the game was so different. Baby, 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 oh. Oh no! Not Porygon! No! Alright, the only way this goes badly. Now here's a cool thing. Here's a cool thing. Is that I'm at like what? 1 HP with yeah, Frostlass. I could miss the Earthquake onto my own Frostlass. It's very possible. And I'm gonna Earthquake. Because I'm gonna play as if I'm okay, there we go. There we go. Let's say if I miss the Frost Breath, that's bad. 1 HP, can't see me. Earthquake all day. Add it to the tally.
Let's go.
Yeah. That would have been cool. Actually. That's you know, first time I brought Ninetales, and it totally paid off. Because it basically just made Porygon this giant, just like nuke. Unsinkable nuke. And it doesn't have any, you know, defensive investment. It's just, you know, big boy Porygon. You know, do big damage. Do damage quick. Alright. Let's go, trainer. Scott! Scotty doesn't know. He doesn't know what's about to happen. Ooh. So this is not good. There's a lot happening here. And none of it's good. Of course, literally, all this person has to do is lead Clefairy. And that's basically it. If they lead Talonflame and Dracovish, that's no bueno. You know... Yeah... If they lead Porygon Clefairy, which a lot of them like to do, even though that's not the best lead for them here against my team, I think this is the best thing for me to do. Because Follow Me is a pain. Yeah. And if I'm doing that, I gotta bring the Krookodile. And if I'm doing that, I might as well bring Porygon Z. This is bad. It's not gonna go well. The Corviknight is a problem. Because I don't want to Icy Wind it. Because was it Mirror Armor? Mirror Shield? Was it Mirror.Deck.Ability.Exe? I think it's Mirror Armor. Mirror Armor. Why is that hard to say? Mirror. Why am I saying like mirror? Porygon Z Clefairy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, this is where it would be perfect to be Adamant Silvally and just Icy Wind. That's where it'd be perfect. In case anything switches in, like, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to do this. We go boom. Frengar Clefairy is annoying. And this basically means that Max Strike does nothing. That's exactly what that means this turn. Is that Max Strike does nothing. Because my Silvally go boom. And for the most part, they just click Max Strike. Follow Me Max Strike. That's what they always do. Yeah, they just go Follow Me Max Strike. It's like, you know, the thing to do these days. Icy Wind. Connects. Nice chip. And here we go. This is where I wish I was Adamant. And that might be a change to make. Might be a change to make. But this should do a lot of damage to everything on the field. Lots of damage. Clefairy just gets knocked out. Okay, I'm cool with that. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Do I bring in my own Porygon here? Or the Krookodile? I think Krookodile gives me more flexibility. Or is this a mistake? This could be a mistake. This could be a horrible mistake. I don't know. I don't know. What do I do? What do I do here? Well, these funky, fresh beats help me figure out what to do. My Krookodile is definitely going to be faster. My Krookodile is faster than Max Speed Porygon Z. And this one's a -1. And if it's modest, Urshifu. Always with the Urshifu. If it's Choice Scarf, I lose either way. So I have to bank on it not being Choice Scarf. How fast is it normally? How fast is Urshifu normally? It's 90, right? I don't know. I think I just have to do this and lose. I'm gonna lose this. I'm so gonna lose this. I wonder if we were adamant how much more damage I would have done to the Porygon. Sucker Punch. Okay, that's totally fine. We survived that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's frustrating. Very frustrating. Love it. Love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, I think we just lose now. Yeah, I can't win. All right. Playing with fire. Playing with fire over here. 97, yeah. So, Sucker Punch. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it. This is how I feel about it. That's exactly how I feel about it. Oh, man. So, yeah, this might need to be a adamant Silvally. I want to know that damage calc, but I don't feel like looking it up. If it did that much, and we were Jolly, another 10% on top of it. Yeah, it would have done a lot. It's actually more than 10%. It's more like 11, like 10 and change. Because you get I think 2 extra points in there. 3 extra points. You get 2 extra points on top of the 10%. That's the way the thing works. Oh, whatever. No one cares. Moving on. Would it be 15% with the band? No, Yeah, you're right. I guess so. But the band, the band's already factored into the calculation because when we're using a banded Silvally. I just mean that, like, because it's... Actually, hold on a second. No, it's exactly 10% difference. Because all of Silvally's stats are the same. So you're not getting any more points boosted out of its speed versus its attack being the boosted one. Because usually, like, if you're boosting a nature that's not the highest one, you're usually losing out on points. Like Krookodile actually would have... If I didn't have to be max speed on Krookodile, it'd actually be better for me to be adamant. This one's Jolly because its attack stat's 117 and its speed stat is 92. What do we do here? Ooh, there's a Scizor. You know what's really annoying that I don't like, but it's a real thing, is Talonflame Amoonguss, and then they go Focus Sash, Timid, Max Speed Amoonguss, and they Tailwind Spore. That's really fun. I like that, actually. That's super cool. I think that... Do I go with the Frostlass and the Drift Blim? I think I'm going to go Frostlass no matter what. the question of do I go Drift Blim? Or do I go Silvally? Talonflame Urshifu is scary. But they're not going to do that. They're going to go with the other thing. Yeah, they're going to go with the Comfy and the Lapras. I feel it in my bones. I don't know, like, people ask, oh, how do you figure out what people are leading? Instinct. Completely instinct. I don't know. And sometimes I'm wrong. But a lot of times, not. It's a shame that with the kind of teams that I build, it doesn't really matter usually. That's, okay, that's Talonflame and Urshifu. Okay. I don't recognize Urshifu's name just quite yet. Okay, so Silvally is bulky. If it's Focus Sash Urshifu, there's not a lot to stop them from just going. I gotta do it. It's not a lot to stop them from just going Tailwind and like G Max Urshifu my face. G Max Urshi chop. Urshi kisses. Yeah, and they're doing it. This is what I was worried about. Not what I led against. This is what I was genuinely worried about. But a lot of times, especially like in Master Ball tier, it's different. But usually down here, like people just like use rental codes from like good teams and they don't know how to use them, and they don't lead the thing that I'm actually worried about. But here they did. Okay, there's a Tailwind. Okay. Max Darkness. Okay, that's into Frostlass. Totally fine. That's totally fine. As long as I hit the Icy Wind, we'll be all right. Things will be good. Life will be swell. I missed. Yeah, I didn't want to hit Talonflame. Definitely didn't want to hit Talonflame. Is this going to do big damage? I needed to do big damage. Again, another case where Adamant would have been better. So much better. Okay, Talonflame's gone. That's good. Urshifu is there. And I used to have Ally Switch on this on this Frostlass, and it would be real good right about now. Oh, man. And yeah, I don't think I get around the Urshifu all that well. If I go Porygon Z, I can. So right now it's a ascent. It's not really a +1, but it's kind of that +1. I think I go into Porygon Z. Oh, that's a Mungus. Okay. That's not gonna outspeed my my Frostlass, and Urshifu can't Sucker Punch. So I just need to knock out a Mungus here. Right? Because then I'll put an Icy Wind, if we get it off, we'll put the Urshifu into max, no, Earthquake range, I believe. Or even Brick Break. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah. Rage Powder. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Max Knuckle into Porygon. Okay, we survive. Because I don't know why, but I'll take it. Rage Powder, Icy Wind. Icy Wind. Good, we hit both. That's good, good. And then a Max Strike. I'm not sure what's coming out in Tailwind after this, but I definitely want to get rid of a Mungus here because, quite frankly, Krookodile is not going to be able to handle it without the attack boost, without the Anger Point boost. I still haven't played Among Us yet, actually. I don't know why, I just haven't. I've just been busy. That's exactly why I've been busy. What is that? Ooh, Scizor. Hasamu. Well, I think we lose. I'll be the first one to say I think we lose. Any point in me even... Ice Shard. Why not? Yeah, and I'll max strike the the Scizor. Just get some damage. Bullet punch. Porygon! You can't survive a bullet punch? What's wrong with you? Well, this is very bad. This is very bad. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, for crap's sake. I really gotta pay better attention to that. I need to put like a timer in the chat. So profesh. Alright. I don't think we can win this one. Because the Scizor is going to bug bite us. Yeah, I really can't do anything about it. And Earthquake's not going to do enough to two-shot it, even if we do get single target damage, which, if I were this person, I would definitely protect the Urshifu. Oh, crit me, crit me, crit me, crit me, crit me, crit me, crit me! Oh, man. Darn. Okay. I don't think a +2 bullet punch is going to take us out. So it is still possible. That crit would have been good. Oh, man, that's not good. Now I need to crit. The Scizor. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. And he's going for a bug bite too. So Krookodile can't do it. Can't do it. Dual wing beat. Oh. It gets that. Okay. Now, if we had... I guess, I don't know. How would I have done it differently? I don't know. It's alright. It's okay. We're gonna keep going. It's fine. We didn't get to do the thing. I needed Porygon to... Well, I needed a lot of things, actually. I needed the... Yeah, I needed Adamant Silvally. I actually, now that I think... Because of the way I lead it, I think that's always the best way to go. Truly. Is to just do that. And I lost points. Back right now. Okay. Keep on going. 9 and 6. Actually, I don't know how many of those were from the Shuckle stream that we did, but that was a fun one too. That was a really fun one. I enjoyed that one greatly. Searching for that opposing trainer. Let me get the Shuckle, not the Shuckle, the Krookodile sweep that we all deserve. I do feel like we have been getting not so great luck in this one, but it's okay. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, when your whole strategy depends on hitting a 90% move, already not great. Not super great. Also doesn't help when other people don't want to play you. Play me. Play me. Oh, I just gotta stretch. Oh man, these early morning workouts are kicking my butt. I don't know what it is, but like for some reason just work out in the morning. By the time you get to the end of the day, my back is just like, I've had enough of your shit today, bruh. Looks at all the sleep powder strats. Yeah, there's a lot of them too. I think the very first battle, which I think was before you got online, my friend, was we lost to a Milotic blind hypnosis. Or actually, no, we didn't lose. We still won because they played like duty, and they got greedy, and they've recovered their Milotic when they should have attacked us because we had given them a competitive boost because we had to, and they didn't take advantage of it. And then we swept them with the Krookodile. Oh, we found someone. Yeah. Listen, if you know, it's part of the game. Sleep's part of the game. Everyone's got to play with it. Everyone can use it, so everyone's got to know that they you get hit with sleep stuff. It's like you could use it too. So it's kind of hard for me to complain, even though it is frustrating. Also, Uriel here. Lots of speed. I think this is a game where we go with Frost Driftblim. Yeah. I also think this is a game where we bring Krookodile, and I also think this is a game where we bring Porygon Z. I don't think this is a game where we go Boom Boom. And nobody say Wayo, because we ain't going Boom Boom. There is a lot of cool Pokemon there. I'm a little bit worried about Rabombi going for Dat Dare. What's it called? Oh, what's this thing? That's what it is. Hold on. So I'm pulling them up. This is making everything slow. Everything is slow right now. Okay, Rabombi. Darmanitan and Teleon. I'm thinking while I'm typing. Doesn't. I guess this doesn't really matter. It's 193. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think here we just go. Thinking is hard. Do I want to go for... I actually think I do want to go for the Airstream here. Just because Inteleon is fast, and it could Icy Wind, it could do other things. And if it goes for an Airstream, I want to have the speed boost. I don't want to get too far behind in the speed game. One of the things I like about this is that if you do lead with Froslass Driftblim and you Dynamax Driftblim and you go for Max Phantasms, you can hit them real hard and lower their defense stats to then, if they knock Driftblim out, you can bring in Krookodile and hit them real hard because their defense is already lowered. That's a lot of damage. That's a Choice Scarf Darmanitan. It did a lot of damage. Is that something I should EV for? I did not EV for that. Definitely not. Okay. Snipe Shot. Alright. We living. That's a good turn one. Now I can do all kinds of stuff. I can't fake Tears here. Well, I can fake Tears, but it's not like I'm going to fake Tears first and then attack. The Driftblim is way faster. Rabombi. Okay. 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 Do I go for an Icy Wind, or do I just go for a Ice Shard here? I don't want to... I don't want to miss an Icy Wind, which will probably happen. I actually think Icy Wind is better. Because actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter all that much. It's probably Focus Sash or Bombi, so I'm probably going to miss Ally Switch. Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm very fine with that. Okay, I was going for the Rabombi anyways, so it's not doing anything in this turn. Inteleon does not have a Focus Sash, so it's probably got the... How much would I bet it has the Scope Lens or the Razor Fang, and it didn't crit us? And that was actually a little bit of good luck on our part. So now, okay, so we're +2. Well, Drifblim's like +4 speed. +4? No, it's like +6, essentially. It's like quadruple speed. And our Froslass is very fast. Well, we're doing all kinds of work right now. This is just a sweep. Did not expect Driftblim to do well. I was not counting on Driftblim wins.
Let's go.
But I'll take it. I'll take it. It's like most of my regionals records right now. is my phone? Oh, my phone is way too hot. Oh my god. Alright, let's let that cool down. My goodness. Oh my goodness. I do not want to check their team. I do not care about their team. I probably should have checked their team. I wanted to know the item on the Inteleon, but I wasn't paying attention. I did doubt the Blimp, and that was bad. Blimp is strong. Blimp is strong. This is a very hyper-offensive team, obviously. There's no defensive switching on this team. This team is hope you lead well, and hope you don't miss stuff, basically. But it's fun. It's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. I'm having a good time with it. All right, tickle the camera. Always got to tickle. Remember, you have to remember, tickle the camera. I'm kind of upset, Diabetes, that you didn't remind me to tickle the camera. I believe that I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to put blame, but I think that's your responsibility. If I had to blame anyone, I would say that's it. Bokuto. Okay. So there are things that I want to go boom on and things that I don't. And I think the problem here is honestly the Gigalith. Because that basically makes my Focus Sash completely useless. And also... the Dusclops. I think this is okay. Right here, actually. I could go Frostlass and Porygon Z, but I'm not going to. This gives me options. I have Roar on Ninetales as well, so that's good. I do think Krookodile will be a fine here. We're going ham bananas. No, I do want to do this. Do this. Krookodile will be good, and then who else do I want? I mean, I could just go Silvally and go Kablooey, but that's probably not a good idea. I could, what I can do is I can Power Trip with Krookodile onto my Drifblim to activate the weakness policy. I actually think I will bring Drifblim here. Now, that doesn't sound smart, mostly because I'm saying it, and I'm not smart. But I'm doing it. Bokuto. Watashi wa namae no Bokuto desu. That was not... That was nothing. I just said nothing, basically. Purple. I like it. Dusclops, Gigalith. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So here's what we're gonna do. If the Gigalith is doing stuff... You see my items, right? Yeah. It's not Sandstream. It's not Sandstream. Okay, that actually Kill the Batman just made me laugh. That was funny. I could Fake Tears. I could also just Roar. No, I'm just gonna. We're doing this. We're doing this. If you knock out if you like max with Gigalith and then you knock out my Ninetales with like a max Rockfall, that's okay. Like, I could, theoretically, go for an Aurora Veil. I don't think so. It must be Sandforce. Which I guess makes sense if you're going to activate your own Sand with Max Rockfall. You know, that makes sense. But yeah, this should do a big damage. It should do a lot of damage. I think this just knocks out the... We're Modest Life Orb. This just knocks out the... It could be Sturdy. Could be Sturdy. Dusclops just gone. We can't do Anger Point with Krookodile, which kind of sucks, but still Earthquake is still good against Gigalith. Explosion. That's cute. See, that's where an Aurora Veil would have been good. Wow. Either way, it's 3-2. It's 3-2 right now. So who do I bring in? There was a Sylveon, a Conkeldurr, a Gastrodon, and some other things. I think Drifblim's probably better here. For sure. Faux show. One of the things I like about this actually is because we have Icy Wind, we can still do speed stuff even if we're not Dynamaxing with the Drifloon. We can still lower their speed. Conkeldurr, okay. Alright, so the threat, obviously, is the Conkeldurr. Does Gust do more than Shadow Ball? 80, 40. I mean, technically, yeah, it does. Yeah. We're just gonna get Mach Punched, right? Yeah, we're gonna get Mach Punched. But if we don't, we gotta knock that out. These are actually the last two Pokemon I wanted to see. I guess I could have... just max guarded there. That's not going to be enough. It's weakness policy? Are you kidding me? You must be joking. Okay. Well, now we lose. For sure. So I can't protect with Krookodile. And I don't think we're gonna take a +2 Mach Punch. I really don't. I also don't think that a don't think a Shadow Ball and or Earthquakes can take out either of these. So this is very bad. Yeah, I can't believe it was weakness policy. God's sake. Oh my god. It's Iron Fist too. Yeah, it's Gust. It's Gust. And Hyper Voice. Panda. Very sad Panda. Shut that one up to a loss. Look at that. That's very not good. Oh well. Oh man, that's sad. I want to see, was it Iron Fist? Throat Spray? Yeah, who cares? Weakness policy of all friggin' things. It was Guts. God. Oh man, that's sad. I'm not happy about that. Oh, I should have checked the Gigalith. That's what I should have done. I'm but a fool. I am but a fool. Alright, let's... Gotta at least get to 9 on this. Oh, we found a trainer pretty quickly there. Wick. John Wick. Okay. Talonflame. Against Talonflame, I think I pretty much have to do this. I don't want to, but I have to. This is good. I think I have to bring this. Yeah, I have to bring some heavy hitters here. What are the physical moves on Drifblim? We already said I got Phantom Force. I know it gets acrobatics too, actually. And the only problem with I would love to run a physical Drifblim. Just Intimidate is a thing. Or Fly, yeah, Fly too. That's actually interesting. Fly could be interesting. A lot like Bounce, where you can kind of use it to dodge attacks. But, yeah, I mean, in order for them to lower your special attack, they have to Snarl you. In order for them to lower your attack, all they have to do is just have Intimidate. And that's kind of annoying. But, like, they can completely negate your weakness policy if you're physical, just by leading or in the first turn having 2 Pokemon on the field that have Intimidate. Like right here. Drifblim, if it was physical, would be -1 or attack, and then we'd be activating weakness policy just to get it to +1 rather than +2, which kind of sucks. Is its attack or special attack higher? I forget. I know neither one is very good. Yeah, we're gonna Ice Shard. And we're going to max airstream the... No, I don't want to airstream. No, I'm going to Phantasm the Sylveon. It's a 10-point difference between physical and special. Which one is bigger? Okay, yeah. Although I'll tell you what, it'd be a lot nicer to not have to use Gust. Gust is terrible. If we had our weakness policy boost, Gust would have been fine. Even so, actually, it wouldn't have knocked out the Conkeldurr. Actually, yes, it would have. Because it would have been +2. Yes, we would have knocked out the Conkeldurr with Gust. Alright. Well, let's see if this knocks out Sylveon. It's the only thing that really threatens the... Krookodile. Krookodile. It survives. Not good. Probably see a Snarl, which is not great. I'm not happy about that. Break my sash. And Hyper Voice to make me sad. Make me sad, Panda. Sad, sad, Panda. Sad, 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 Panda, Panda. I am a somewhat bulky Frostlass, though. Mystical Fire. Actually. Okay. Does this Sylveon have Quick Attack, I wonder? I wonder. I wonder. Yeah, I think we're fine here just to double into the... I actually do think I want to Airstream here, just in case a Talonflame wants to come in. Gastrodon, okay. So, Max Phantasm would have been better here for the defense drop, but that's okay. That's okay. We're still getting damage. We're boosting speeds. We're getting damage. And I'm guessing that there's not a Talonflame from the looks of it. Nice and critical hit. I'm about it. Give me that speed, baby. Double Ghost. This is a fun team. Actually, I've been trying to build a Halloween-themed team, and that's actually how this team started. Because I was messing around with Drifblim and Frostlass and, you know, just ghost types in general. And so actually, we could do this. We could do a spooky team. Yeah, let's Frost Breath that. See how much that does. And I will actually go for a Phantasm into Arcanine. I don't think I need another Airstream. Because my Phantasm is actually 10 points stronger than the Airstream. The Airstream off of Gust is, I think, 130. And Phantasm is 140. So actually, if I had just gone for a Phantasm there, we would have knocked out the Gastrodon. Who's this? Is this a Gastrodon? Or is this the Arcanine? Okay. That's alright. That's okay. Because it's at -1 defense. It's going to be at -2. Which means that we should be able to knock it out with an Earthquake. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Gastrodon protects. That's fine. This person is protecting like the opposite of what they need to be. Arcanine. Big damage. That would have knocked it out. Good Eevee spread. And just an Icy Wind just for good measure. If we hit. Oh, Frost Breath, sorry. Did we already Icy Wind it? No, it protected that turn. Max Darkness. Okay, into... Alright, that's fine. That did nothing. Oh, it's off a Snarl. That's why. Oh, that's right. They snarled us. Right? So my Drifblim's only... My Drifblim's only +1, right? Yeah. Man, you strong. Yeah, I think we just... I don't know if I've Icy Winded yet, but I'm gonna Icy Wind here. I will double into the Arcanine. Actually, Gastron could recover. That's kind of bad. But if it does recover, that's fine. Nice big damage. Icy Wind. Gastron recover. Oh, it actually just gets knocked out. Oh, a critical hit. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't care. I have no ill feelings about that. Max Darkness into the Driftblim. Okay, it's about to happen. It's happening. It's totally about to happen. We gotta remember to tickle the camera. Alright, I still don't know what their last Pokemon is. If it's Talonflame, that's annoying, but that's okay. Because we're doing it. We're totally doing it. Actually, I don't even need the Frost Breath, honestly. I really don't. I mean, I'm going to. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to. And nice and Earthquake. And I still have a Porygon on the back, so whatever the last Pokemon is, it's got to get over a Porygon. Their Arcanine's slow. So even if I miss, which I don't, I should still knock them out. So this is kind of free. And if they bring in something that can knock out the Krookodile next turn, I'll just Icy Wind it and bring in Porygon and go ham bananas. But we just knock everything out, so it's all good. And I have Power Trip, so we have Porygon. We have Krookodile. And yeah, it's all good. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Ferrothorn. Interesting. Do I want to go for? I'd rather flinch this thing. I mean, I've got Brick Break, so it doesn't matter. Things are so Gucci. Things are just like a $3,500 handbag because we are Gucci. Add it to the wins.
Let's go.
I'm surprised they never brought in Ferrothorn before that. Ferrothorn would have been pretty decent, actually. Could have Gyro Balled. Would have done a lot of damage if it had Gyro Ball. Maybe it did. Maybe it only had Iron Head. I don't know. Who knows? So that's Big Nugget. I'll take it. Yeah, that helps. Big money. Continue battling. And here we go. Oh, that's nothing. I want more points than that. That was like 5.5 points out of 1,000. I need more. It could have only had Body Press. That's true. But also, I mean, it's like they usually also have Knockoff, which is pretty good against me. Oh, there's a Bouffalant. Ooh. Does Bouffalant get own tempo? No, it gets Sap Sipper and something else. I don't know, actually. Self Swagger, Fake Out, Blastoise. Sableye has Quash, which is annoying. Do I go Silvally? You can't Prankster Will-O-Wisp my Krookodile because I'm a Dark type, which is nice. Bouffalant gets Soundproof. Ooh. So yeah, I'm trying to build a nice and Halloween team for October. There's probably going to be a Driftblim on it for sure, and Frostlass as well. Frostlass, I've actually if we're not using the Krookodile, then actually this Frostlass is kind of bad, just because like I need Frost Breath for Krookodile. And because of that, I need it to do as little damage as possible, which means, because it always critical hits. So it ignores our Assault Vest, which means I'm like always taking like way too much damage. So this is actually jolly 0 attack IV and 0 special attack IV No investment special attack. Frostlass. It's kind of annoying. Sableye just, I don't even know what to do about it, honestly. It's kind of annoying. If I get rid of Politoed, that's a huge boon for my Krookodile. So I'll do that. I will be able to fake Tears the Sableye and hit it with a Max Darkness. If I choose to go with the Porygon route. But we go boom. And Politoads usually don't have Protect, so this... I mean, Sableye, if it Will-O-Wisp, then that's annoying. It goes for a Trick into Frostlass. Sableye. Lagging Tail. That's cute. What's the Politoed going for? Oh man, that sucks. Wait. Lagging Tail? That makes us go last, doesn't it? What was the Politoed going for? What is the Politoed going for? Oh, we would have knocked it out too. If we had our choice band. What? Muddy Water? Why did it go before? How? I thought Lagging Tail made you go last in your priority bracket. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Super fun. That makes me so happy. Oh, it could have Iron Ball, you're right. But I thought, see, here's the thing. I thought Lagging Tail made you go last in your priority bracket. Which means that even if it did have Iron Ball, it should have gone before Sableye. Or apparently I don't know anything. So we're about to get tricked here. Choice Fan. Which is fun. Yeah. And if we do, that's okay. That's fine. I'll be tricked to the choice band. I'm fine with that. I'm modest, so I should still do enough damage. My Porygon Z, because I am Dynamaxing, if he tricks me now, I will still be able to choose my move once I go out of Dynamax. That's how that works, I believe. So this is just totally fine. I'm cool with it. 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 Trick me, baby. Enjoy your Life Orb, Sableye. Icy Wind actually hits both, even with the accuracy drop. That okay, I'll take it. And this Max Darkness should definitely take out the Sableye. I want that stupid thing off the field. It's so annoying. And we're lowering the special defense. Wait, Lagging Tail doesn't work until the next turn? Really? Well, that makes sense. That's so strange. I feel like it's a dynamic speed thing. It should update automatically. Don't. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't matter right now. I still get 2 free attacks. But that's super annoying. Okay, here we go. What's coming out? Politoad's getting knocked out. Unless it switches out. It's fine either way. Blastoise. No, I gotta knock that out. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna knock out my own Brick Break into that. This Blastoise could Dynamax, which is fine. If it Water Spouts into, it doesn't Dynamax. Oh, is this? Oh God, is this Scarf? It's gonna be Scarf. It's not. That's a good helping hand though. It's Focus Sash. And this could be bad. Okay. We're still faster. So that actually was a very bulky Blastoise, I guess. I mean, we're not timid, we're modest, but we are max speed, so... I really want... That's an ugly shiny. I really want to know how that whole Lagging Tail thing works. If it's not... Okay, so if it's a turn order thing, then yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. Whatever. I have no idea. Shiinotic. I'm going to just Brick Break Politoed again. And actually, better play. We brick break the Shiinotic. This is in case it is Focus Ash. Because I don't want to like strength sap my Krookodile and do all that stuff. It's Dynamaxing? Okay. Should still... I mean, I'm assuming we knock it out. How is the turn order abusable? I'd be curious to know. Also, why is there a Dynamax Shiinotic on the field? Why is this a thing? Why am I dealing with this right now? All right. And Hailstorm. Does this knock out? I sure hope so. Doesn't. Uh-oh. That was a critical hit? That was a critical hit. Is Shiinotic bulky and I just don't know? Oh. Good EVs are good. Good EVs are good. But I don't think we survived the hail. It's okay. We should still knock out the Politoed, which was the plan. My EVs are perfect. Look at that. You can go so fast that Trick Room will not affect you. Okay. Can you explain that in more detail? I don't understand that. I have to remember I'm choice banded here. Choice banded, and I'm -1 accuracy too. That's bad. I think that's our best move. Oh wait, no, Blizzard. I can't miss. I can't miss. We're in hail. Can't miss. We're in hail. All right, cool. I win. Shiinotic. Add it to the counter.
Let's go.
Doing pretty well. I'm about it. Cesar. Hold on. Must answer wife. Wife. Here we go. Trick Room doesn't reverse turn order. It subtracts the speed. Wait, what? It doesn't reverse turn order. It subtracts the speed of the Pokemon from 10,000, then assigns it a new speed stat. That's interesting. Yeah, I see how... Oh, is that video that Dewobblefett and Wolfie did together where they explained that with the Diglett and all that? Like the... Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, man. It subtracts 8192 from any speed above that. So theoretically, if you went above 18,192, then you could just completely ignore logic. Yeah, I didn't watch that whole video. I watched part of it. All right, I think. Let's see. We've been on for a while. It looks like this will be the last one for tonight, I think. Last battle. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. I just, I don't know. I don't find those two entertaining enough to watch a, what was it, like almost half an hour video. You're not gonna, just can't do it. All right, so we've got Pecorin with a Urshifu. How do I can just boom on this, right? I believe I can just go boom. I think this is boomable. The only one I'm really worried about is the Corviknight, but if I get my Frost Breath combo off, I should just be able to hit it with, I can hit it with a max Knuckle, I can hit it with a max Rockfall. And that should knock it out. Usually, even if they Dynamax, the combination, excuse me, of the explosion chip damage and the +6 max rock ball is enough to knock it out. Work by yourself, little interactions with others, so you just throw on longer videos. Yeah. I the kind of work that I do, you know, like engineering stuff, I can't listen to like words and stuff during work, or else, because I mean I have like YouTube, was it premium or whatever, so like you know I can like close the phone and like just listen, but it's too distracting. So like I just listen to like any one of the billion Spotify like study playlists. Otherwise, yeah, just my brain won't function right because I'm trying to figure stuff out and it's like not working at all. Okay, so we got Urshifu and Corviknight. Okay. Don't be Scarf. Don't be Scarf. Okay, the only bad thing here actually would be then that Mirror Armor would knock out my, or would lower the speed on my Frostlass, which is not good. I still think I want to do it though. Yeah, because I need to stop the... I need Silvally to outspeed the Urshifu. And also break its Focus Sash if it has it. See, if it had missed the Corviknight, that would have been awesome. But we didn't. So here's the Mirror Armor. Does that reflect back on both my Pokemon or just the... Okay, yeah, let's say. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. It's okay, though. So Frostlass is -1 speed, which I'm not happy about. It could be worse. Yeah, see, I did a lot to the to the Corviknight. But Urshifu's gone, which means the biggest threat, I think, to my Porygon Z is gone. So now I should be able to just bring in my... It's leftovers. Okay. Yeah, I think I just bring in my Porygon Z and go ham bananas. Yeah, Urshifu is like -7 health bar. Yeah, because I can't really do... I can't do my combo now, so Krookodile will just have to come in the back and like kind of clean up. But Porygon Z is still great. I'm still going to be faster than this Corviknight. Lapras. Alright, yeah, definitely much happier that I have this out now. Speed stat on Frostlass. I think I Dynamax knock out the Corviknight. 178. We're about to pay the math budget. 142. Yes, I am not faster with Frostlass. I think I do this. Lapras probably just Dynamaxes, but I'm still gonna try and knock out the Corviknight. If Corviknight doesn't Dynamax, I think this just takes it out. If not, if it does Dynamax, then I'm not taking it out, and I'm lowering my speed even more. But yeah, that explosion there did a lot. And even at -1 speed, we should still outspeed the Lapras with our Frostlass. So a nice and fake tears. Yeah, here we go. Please, please be the Lapras. Just be the stupid Lapras. No one even likes Lapras. It's a dumb Pokemon. Just be the Lapras. Okay, it's the Lapras. This is somehow turned into ASMR for some reason. I'm not sure why, but welcome to the ASMR channel where we play Pokemon, and it's really fun, and I like it. Except when I miss Frost Breath. Ooh, not good. That's not what I wanted at all. That's not going to knock it out. They usually don't have that, especially when they're leftovers. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. That's not good. Okay. All right. Lapras still can't do all that much. So that's okay. And I still think we're faster than the Corviknight with our... Okay. Is that Life Orb or no? That just doesn't really do that much. You just referenced Frozen. Not on this stream. No, that's fine. I had no idea. Yeah, I think we fake tears the Lapras again, and now I actually think we want to max darkness. Really, because then I can max strike it next turn and knock it out. Because it'll be, so that's -4. This is -5. The Aurora Veil is 50% boost. So I think a max strike should be able to do the work. And I don't think you can knock out my my Porygon Z here. Max Geyser, okay. Into, okay. Yeah, we still have 100 health. That's nice. Wait, is this my last Dynamax turn? No. Ooh. Kabi gone. I have Krookodile on the back, so that's good. You're not going to max guard your Lapras. You're not. You're not. You're just not. And I think here, yeah, I think we're going for the Oko. We're doing it. The Snorlax wants a Belly Drum. That's fine. It can. All right, Porygon. Yes, you're so strong. You're so fast. So Jozu. Oh. How often do you Oko a full health Gigantamax Lapras? Big boy damage. What's Snorlax doing? Seed Bomb? Huh? What? What? Oh, this is cool. Guess what I get to do? And this was done intentionally, by the way. This was very intentional. Check this out. This was designed this way on purpose. I wish we had Hail up so I could Blizzard. Break that Aurora Veil. I don't want to risk missing a Hyper Beam. So I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. Break the Aurora Veil. Yeah. We get flinch chance. And it's just, I know that after this damage, we should be able to hit it with another Brick Break. It's actually pretty especially bulky. What are you going to do here? Body Slam. Okay. That's not good. The Hyper Beam might have been better. That's all right. We still have Brick Break. And it'll do 50% more because there's no Aurora Veil. So I think, but it could. Actually, what does more damage? 75, 100, 150, 150. They're the same. Yeah, I'll go for another Brick Break. What are my thoughts on Silk Scarf Porygon Z? I'd rather just go Choice Specs. That's my thought. Okay. Oh, Seed Bomb. That's not good. That's a roll, too. Oh, God. Not like this. Not like this. I should have Hyper Beamed. Why did that Dark Pulse do nothing? Oh, no. It's a damage roll. It's a damage roll. Come on. Oh, God. Okay. That's a sad one. But that's it. That's it. It's the end of the stream. I'm sad, Panda, but it's okay. Moving on with life. Here we go. It's been real, y'all. But gots to go. All good things must come to an end. So that's that. Whoa. Dropping my phone. I am going to check this team, though. Muscle Band. All right. Flame Orb. Trick. Okay, sure. Oh, I didn't mean to press back. That's fine. Seed Bomb. All right, well, that's that. I didn't even use the full screen today. Not once. What a fool I am. What a fool I am. All right, that's it. Stream's over.